At G-Seller, we've always believed that a funeral isn't about formality. It's about meaning. About helping each family mark the life of someone they love in a way that feels personal, comforting, and right for them.
I think reflecting back, and this is something we have been speaking to, like I say, it's nearly been a year now, so we have been able to sort of think, okay, what do we want to do next? And we are looking at the springtime now that we're in the spring, and doing something nice with him. And you know, I've explained to him, doing nothing, it doesn't mean absolutely nothing. We've done absolutely nothing.
Sometimes when someone says, no fuss, we take that to mean nothing. Really nothing at all. But more often, what they really mean is keep it simple, don't be weighed down, but remember me in a personal way.
I'm not entirely sure that's what he meant. He meant he didn't want a horse-drawn carriage. He meant he didn't want us all to be wearing black and moping around. I think what he wanted us to do was to say goodbye in our own way and celebrate in our own way, but to do something, because actually to not do something, it's been really difficult for my whole family.
A goodbye doesn't have to follow tradition, doesn't need fanfare or formality, but doing nothing, truly nothing, can leave people feeling lost, like something was missed, like there was no way to begin letting go.
Like I say, it's my father-in-law, so it's not really my place to step in and do anything. But if I'd have known that that's what was happening, I would have, because I know that wasn't a healthy thing for anybody in the family. And I know that that's not what Don would have wanted in any way. You know, he's not even come back in anything nice. It's literally a cardboard box. There's no instruction with it of how to transfer him from that box into something nice that we could keep in the home if that's what they decide, or that we could put somewhere, graveside. There's no instruction on what to do, and everybody's scared to open the box because they wonder, is he wrapped in something? Is there another layer? We don't even dare open the box because we're just not sure what's in there, and we don't want to sort of accidentally spread him around the lounge where we're going to have to hoover him up.
Saying goodbye can be as gentle as playing their favourite music, preparing the food they loved, or quietly sharing memories while their favourite TV show plays in the background. It doesn't need to be expensive or elaborate, just heartfelt and yours.
Oh, we've certainly not done him what I would call justice. I mean, he wasn't a party animal or anything like that, but I think, if we could maybe just go for a walk around the woods. He loved walking around the common when he was younger and more able-bodied. Go out and have a chicken New Yorker with half a pint. That was his favourite food. And then, do something with the ashes. I think that would just be, as a small family unit, for us all to pull together and do that. I think that would be a really fitting way to say goodbye to him.
That's exactly why we created the Barsby Service Chapel, a calm, flexible space where you can say goodbye in whatever way feels right for you, whether that's quietly reflective or full of stories, music and love. There's no time pressures, just the space and time to say goodbye in your own way.
I think funerals have become a conversation since this. It has opened things up. I mean, my father-in-law didn't leave any specific written down things. He didn't leave any money to one side to pay for anything either. So, we knew that one day he was going to pass because he wasn't well, but we didn't know it would be that day. And then to, get that invoice and suddenly have to find all that money to pay for the service. You find it as a family and you do it, and that's fine. But my mother-in-law has turned around now and said she doesn't want us to go through that process for her because it was quite stressful. The uncertainty, the not knowing, where is he, what's happening now, when will we get him back, what do we do with him when he's back? All of those things have been quite triggering for her, and she's actually now started to put money aside for her own funeral, and she's written down what she would like for herself.
Sometimes a difficult experience opens the door to better conversations. And when families talk about what they really want, what matters, and how they hope to be remembered, things begin to feel clearer. more manageable and even healing.
And like I say, no fanfare doesn't mean nothing. It just probably means they don't want a horse-drawn carriage, and they don't want, you to spend £10,000 burying them in some fanfare. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't be celebrating the life. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be saying goodbye. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be thinking of them and what they would enjoy doing, and putting something into place.
Every family's different, and what feels right for one might not feel right for another. But in our experience, having something, a moment, a gathering, a gesture, can make a real difference. Not just for today, but for how we carry someone with us in the years ahead.